So, for this week's video, we're just going to be talking about some stuff that is going on in the K-pop sphere. Of course, I'm only going to be touching on a couple subjects today, but there's like a lot of stuff going on in the K-pop sphere. The main thing being a super bad topic. So before we get into the, heavy hitter of this video, let's just talk about some lighthearted topics. So firstly, ATEEZ's Mingi is coming back from his hiatus. He took a hiatus in November of 2020 due to some mental health problems that needed to be addressed. While I'm not happy that mental health issues are pretty rampant in K-pop, I'm happy to see that it's more of a trend that idols are taking breaks and hiatuses to address whatever need they have. So I'm happy to see that ATEEZ's Mingi was able to take a hiatus. On the 10th of this month, ATEEZ's official Twitter posted a picture of Mingi, and that was the first thing we've seen of him in months. So I guess it's official that he is joining up with the rest of the group. And the other thing that I wanted to mention before getting into the big topic of this video is Shownu of Monsta X's Enlistment. So if you don't know, Shownu enlisted as of yesterday. Starship released a statement saying that he is doing a 3-week training period, and then he's going to be serving the rest of his enlistment period as a public servant. He is going to be a public worker because of his medical issues. He couldn't participate in the most recent comeback because he had a detached retina, which he received surgery for, and he's also had surgery for a dislocated shoulder. So because of his injuries, he is serving as a public worker. Okay, so let's just get into the tea. And by tea, I mean the whole Kris Wu thing that is blowing up on the internet. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about what's going on. I just have some notes that I want to address on my computer next to me. I can easily get lost, so I just need to have some notes next to me. So, it all started, I think, last month. A 19-year-old college student named Do Meizu posted on, I think, Weibo of like basically all her allegations towards Kris Wu. I'm definitely not saying that, and anything that's coming out of my mouth is hard facts. I'm just kind of telling you guys what I've heard off of the internet. And at this stage, it's all allegations, so keep that in mind. So a 19-year-old college student, Do Meizu, came out with her allegations towards Kris, where 2 years ago when she was 17 and underage, she was taken advantage of by Kris, like sexually. Allegedly, she was lured by Kris into his hotel room, I think, and essentially was fed a lot of alcohol and was, like taken advantage of. So she said that he pretended to be a representative of his agency and was, offering her some opportunities in his agency. And she also alleges with screen recordings that Kris's mom paid her off, to keep quiet with 2 very large sums of money. And later in her other statements, there's allegations that he's also, evading taxes. Like, he sent her large sums of money and then tries to get it wired back to him. I'm not exactly sure how that works with taxes, but that's an allegation. Do Meizu also claims that she has been reached out by 30 other girls with similar situations to her, where Kris would pick up girls at fan meetings and offer them like a mini meeting, and turns out it's just the girl and Kris in his hotel room, and he would take advantage of them. So of course, with all these allegations coming out, Kris is going to deny them. I'm gonna insert like a screenshot here. But in his statement, he also says that if things were true, he would turn himself in. But how many times in history has that actually happened? So I guess we have to take that with a grain of salt. There's also talk that Kris paid for Weibo to trend an old Chanyeol scandal. Not exactly sure what the scandal involving Chanyeol was about. I don't really keep up with EXO news, but it was from a long time ago, and it's pretty convenient that Chanyeol is trending number 2 on Weibo at the same time that Kris is having these allegations come out about him. And I've also seen on Twitter and stuff saying that Kris always seemed off to people when he was in EXO, and he really didn't seem too close to any of the members and was just being nice, I guess. And people, I guess, noticed that Lay, who's the only other Chinese member in EXO as of now, goes out of his way to ignore Kris, so people think that there's something fishy going around. Going back to the stuff that's going on right now, because of all the rumors that's circulating about Kris, a lot of international brands are dropping him as an ambassador. Brands including like Louis Vuitton, Porsche, L'Oreal. Yeah, all we can do right now is wait for things to be cleared up by like authorities like the police. So it's definitely really, really gross that so many girls are coming forward saying that Kris is a predator. Like, it's absolutely disgusting that he would take advantage of girls, let alone underage girls. It's definitely not a behavior that is acceptable, and I'm hoping that the truth comes out pretty soon. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys soon in the next video.